You gotta watch this bike because he goes down to 30 miles an hour. And these people went to pass him and he sped up. Oh, passing lane coming up. Our next mountain pass is the infamous, the one and only. See, now here he goes slow again. Red Mountain Pass. Or Red Mountain Summit, how they like to call it. That truck in that car ended up passing this guy because, dude, you get on these straightaways and you'll go fast and you come in the little corners and go slow. That's all fine and dandy, but I'm just saying that's what we have to watch out for. He could possibly speed up when I try to get around him. He should just chill, but who knows? Can't read their minds. Well, you're going to drive under the speed limit, that's fine. Just keep doing it. Don't go speeding up when someone tries to pass you. Arizona plates. Well, I guess it's ending anyway. We'll just say where we're at. This is like the Shining territory, the movie The Shining, where you get a long, cold, dark winter. Road narrows. Yes, it does. And it's cliffish. There's a cliff right there. Gots to be on your toes. I don't think I could even, like, well, I'm crippled for one thing, but I don't think anybody could walk down it. It's so steep. Looks like a buckle or a knuckle to a strap. Old mining buildings down there. Put your tires in that dip right there. have a world of hurt. I've seen guys do stuff like that. They just forget there's a trailer back there, I guess. I don't know. Those tires come around, now they're stuck, fixing to be rolled over. Got lane departure warning off. Just about at the summit. The streams, little creeks are running pretty nice. That guy pulled over and let those guys go, but he's like, I see a truck, no way. Little does he know. Maybe he does. Maybe he does. Texas. They don't usually do that. They hold their ground. So you got the Animus, I missed it. 2 watersheds on this pass right here. There's another one, I think it's Willow Creek Pass, like not 100% sure. Highway 125 between Granby and Rand, Walden, Colorado. You have the Eastern and Pacific watershed. Trucks use low gear. This is where people told me the last time that I shouldn't be up here with a truck. Well, the shortest distance between 2 places is a straight line, and this pert near isn't straight, but it is the shortest way between the 2 places, and that's why we're on it. Sidecar. It's just the way it is. Guarantee you, if I wasn't supposed to be up here, I would not. They even make that hairpin truck friendly. In other words, the trailer wheels come around and are on asphalt the whole time. Here the driver has to go a little bit further to keep the tires inside the yellow lines. Not always easy to do. That mine over there. It's not mine, but you know what I mean. This would be a good spot for to train a rookie. Yeah, don't come up here if you are a rookie and you don't have experience making tight turns. I advise not to do it. Only those with this is a definite experienced driver road. You better be on top of your toes, know where your trailer's at all times, know how to do it on top of everything else. So those people in that one vehicle were waving to me. I don't know if they knew if they watch my videos or not, or they were smiling, they were happy, they were like happy to see a truck up here maybe, I don't know. Of course, if they do watch my videos, they probably assume that it was me. The next right-hand hairpin I get, I'll put on the fender mirror, give you a little better view of what's going on. They could have just been surprised. They're like, oh my God, look at this. What's this guy doing up here? But at least they were, if that's the case, I don't know. But at least they were smiling and waving and friendly. Put it on that mirror. Of course, that's not much of a turn, but you get a gist of it a little bit. It looks like we'll get some more up here. And if you do find yourself up here, that's why they call it Red Mountain, definitely take your time, go slow, pay attention. Get a good example of the tires here. This is a nice hairpin. This is where we're in the V. We punch it and get a drift. Go, just like that. I think it's definitely a better view northbound. It's odd, but both times I did this, the weather was like perfect. You can't beat this weather right now. A slight breeze, 61 degrees, a few little clouds here and there. It's like paradise. Not two of them, but you know what I mean. Maybe we can get a better glimpse of the southbound edge going this way. I don't know. Nobody coming, but I'm just practicing staying in my lane. Those corners, those edges are made for trucks. That's why they're elongated, if you will. See you in a bit. Just open up the speed limit to 55. Stay alive. We're just doing 45 right now. We are a semi. We are going downhill, so keep it under control. Him to pull up in front of me. If you're going to pull over, stay it over. Take a break for a minute. Have a cup of coffee. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Yeah, if you want to take your time and leisurely do it up here, pull over and take it all in. Take it all in. You got all day. But when you're on the highway, at least be courteous to other drivers. Some of us are working. They call me the working man. Rush. That's the name of the band that sang that song. I had an iced tea. I need to drink it now. These high mountain lakes, you need to fool these fish with lures, not lures, flies. I don't think lures work too great. And then worms, you know. But only use worms if you plan on keeping and eating them. Okie dokie, here comes the fun part. You know it's good when your hairpins are 15 mph instead of 25 like normal. And just hang my tires on the white line over here, my right tires, even though nobody's coming. That's a practice thingy. See if we can get you on this one here. Look at the fender. I'm gonna hug the yellow line. Keeping the trailer on the asphalt. Still nobody coming, but I just practice these anyway. And showing you how it's done. You know, if you put your tires, your left and then your right, on those lines, like right here, we're riding the rib. The tires are completely on the asphalt. There's some debris from the avalanche. Quite a bit of debris sitting on top of snow. The debris is actually slowing the melt process. Is there an avalanche chute right there? So I got a Jeep right on my tail, and if it was the other way around, he'd be going a lot slower, I reckon. Absolutely gorgeous. This is going to be a tricky one here. But like I said, just stay on your line. Trailer will follow. My axles, my tandems are slid up, not all the way. I don't like them slid all the way up because, for one thing, when you have to go move your tandems, if they're all the way up, the fairing that goes underneath the trailer is close to the wheel, the tire. So you got to squeeze in this tiny little hole to reach in there and grab the pin to lever to release it, and it's tough. You can see better how this is cut out of the mountain there. Really haven't used the brakes. A little bit here and there, but not much. National Forest access. That's a 4x4 trailer right there. That looks like fun. I bet it's crazy too. I said it looks like fun. I can't actually see it, but I'm sure that it is. Let's see if I can get a look-see. Oh, it goes up that canyon. Now I've got about 5 or 6 cars behind me, but I am doing the speed limit, if not a little bit over. There's a waterfall coming up here to our right. Use full jakes, I don't use brakes. Taking the dog for a walk. Brakes right there. Bear Creek Trailhead. Must be right there where these folks come out of. Yep. It's a bit of a tight one. We had plenty of clearance from Clarence, but I was saying it's a bit tight. I'll show you the difference between states. Idaho has a road where you have to have a permit to go on, and maybe it's a revenue generator, I don't know, but you got to have your axle slid up because it is windy like this. No, I mean, it's actually nothing like this, but it is windy and stuff. And you know, I've been on so many prior to being on that one in Idaho, and I had to buy a permit. It's not, you know, no two ways about it. That wasn't the problem, but it was like, to me, it didn't really seem necessary, other than if it's just strictly a revenue generator. There's, you know, you had to have your axle slid all the way up, and they didn't care about the weight. So, but it's nothing like the roads I've been on. You saw the one semi, and here comes a couple more, and they're loaded. And this one is a Western Express. They come out of Tennessee, and if he ain't never been there before, he's gonna be freaking out a bit. And if they look at the map, or if their GPS Just tell, I don't know, my GPS told me to go this way. It's like, well, you should have done some research, huh? The town of Ouray. Ouray. For Hollywood. Not even close. You know that misanthrope miscreant, Tom Arnold? So now it's time for us to grab our grandfather's rifles. Our dad's rifles. It's like, that's insightful. You know, and of course, they can say whatever they want. Post whatever they want. If anybody else does it, they're like, I should say, if a conservative does it, then they Box Canyon Falls, and then they ban you and suppress your freedom of speech. It's about time they go after them, though. They shouldn't be an editor. And if they are, they need to be stipulated as such and taxed accordingly, or however it works. Speed limit 15 all streets unless otherwise posted. There's a post. 25 or 19. Well, that was off the mountain. Not bad, huh? Absolutely gorgeous, though. Truck deliveries are made in the middle. Couldn't see if anybody was coming around that truck. Rubicon for rent. La renta. I got a phone call. Oh, well, that was my company, but I said hello, nobody answered. Anyway, that was Red Mountain Pass. Northbound. We'll go pick up our sawdust and take it to California. Thanks again for riding shotgun. Till the next time, enjoy. Peace. See ya.